Hi, Taurus. This is Jackie Tomlin, and we're taking a look today. This is going to be your general reading for your year of 2020, and I'm doing these live because it just keeps me from having to upload them and being rushed to get through these readings. So, if you're seeking a psychic reading, contact me at jackietomlin.com, and if you're stopping by, thank you for joining me today. Okay, Taurus, what we're going to look at is we're going to look at the who, what, when, where, and why. It's called What You Need to Know for 2020, and that's the focus. Because sometimes what you need to know can be a little different from the questions that you may be asking. And if you'll read my bio on my website, it'll always say I like to end a reading with taking a look at what you need to know. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through all 12 houses for your year of 2020, and then we're going to wrap it up by taking a direct look at the love life, because that always seems to be a pressing question for everyone. So Taurus, I am starting with your first house, and that first house is yourself, of what you need to know there. Good morning. And what I'm looking at there is that you're doing a lot of internal beating up yourself, okay? And it's time to speak up and voice your opinion. And I feel like you're 50-50 torn. There's part of you that really wants to speak up and voice your opinion, and there's another part of you that I'm not going to say you're scared to, but you're very reluctant to do so. Okay, so let's take a further look at that for 2020, what you can expect on that journey inward. Also, been out here long enough, you guys can go back to the channel's playlist and check out your year for 2019 that went up in December of 18. Yeah, I haven't done that for myself yet, but I do plan to do that. Okay, Taurus, 3 cards on this house. That house of self, and this is what I'm seeing. Like I said, it's that internal struggle. It's beating yourself up. There you are at home. I mean, pretty much you're pretty happy at home. But then there's that tower, and this is what I'm seeing, Taurus. There's that need to speak up. There's that need to be heard, and there's that reluctancy to do so. So be aware of this in 2020. I think you could turn things around for you on that internal side of things if you would just let go and cut loose when you need to. Okay? Moving on for Taurus, your second house. We're looking at the second house of money. And this is your finances, and what I'm looking at is for the entire year of 2020. There's going to be a little bit of change in plans in regards to your finances, okay? But I'm going to describe this as being a smooth transition, okay? And I say this because throughout the year, what it shows is once this change of plans has taken place, kind of like a sudden change, then everything has a natural flow to it. And that's going to be really huge because that carries on throughout your year of Taurus. And I really want to throw it out there. For whatever reason, I think this change of plans and this sudden change is coming in the first quarter of the year. January, February, March. Okay? But then we've got a smooth, natural flow to the finances for Taurus for the remainder of the year. So Taurus, 3 cards on your finances, your second house for 2020. There is the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Swords, and we have the Hangman. 2 of Pentacles shows that you're juggling financially, not exactly where you want to be financially. But the 4 of Swords is telling you that need for rest. It's not really the need for rest. It's the stall out. It's what I'm telling you. There's a change of plans coming. So in other words, you're going to juggle till this change occurs. And the Hangman is the feeling of being stuck. You feel like it's going back to that first house of not getting out of your own head, not voicing your opinion. It's the Hangman of feeling that I'm stuck. I'm not moving forward. I'm not moving backwards. There's just no movement. That's not the case. You've got a good financial year coming, but things are going to shift for you in that first quarter of the year. All right, Taurus, moving on up to your third house for 2020. We're looking at the areas of transportation and communication. Now, what I'm seeing here, there are decisions to be made, and some of you, there are some endings, and for some of you, it's a warning. And I think the warning comes in communication, not transportation. I think what I'm looking at here is your decision comes with transportation. Is it time for a new vehicle? Is it time for a vehicle at all? Some changes are going to be made there, okay? The warning is in communication, and I go back to encourage you, Taurus. This is a year to speak up. This is a year to be heard, and this is a year for you to voice that opinion. So we're looking at transportation and communication throughout your year 2020. And what we have is the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Cups, okay? So we have total and complete happiness. We still have that need to speak up, but if we're looking at the change, there's your new beginning. It comes in spring, okay? And this is where I go back to decisions. It's going to be in regards to transportation. And then we have the Eight of Cups, and that's looking at over the past, a lesson well learned. And I'm going back to the communication part on this, okay? That you're looking back over the communications and you're saying, you know, I need to do this, X, Y, and Z. But my thing with this is you need to speak up. So going along well for you guys. So moving on, Taurus. Fourth house. This is your house involving your home. What's going on at home? Well, I'm not going to say you're not real happy at home, but there's a little bit where I'm going to say you're not real content. You want to see changes. It's slow moving. It's requiring you to dig for patience. And it's also telling you to rethink your options. And this is in your home life. So let's see what we have for the home life in Taurus for 2020. Okay, Taurus, you have the moon. You have that Six of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. So you're going to turn this energy around in the home life, okay? But it's not coming the first part of the year. I'm thinking it's going to be more late second quarter going into the third quarter before you really start making that change. This is where I'm saying with the moon energy, you're just not real content there, okay? There's something there that is amiss. But then we have that Six of Swords coming in, that energy of leaving the troubled waters, moving into the calm waters. Notice that you're not alone. You're not alone on this journey. And then here is what we have. Oh, thank you, Miss Jennifer. Then we have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands says, yes, reverting back to those first, second, third houses. Taurus, you are finding your voice. You are speaking up and you're taking authority. Now, is this coming into play late second quarter going into that third quarter? The bottom line is it's sinking in. You're getting it done. You're making the changes. You're speaking up. It's like being true to yourself. What you will accept, what you won't accept. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good transition for Taurus. All right, Taurus, coming up, we got the fifth house. And you know what the fifth house is. The fifth house is love. So what we got going on in the fifth house? We have secrets being revealed to you. I have you walking away from certain people and certain circumstances. Now, when I say people or circumstances, this could be you ending a love relationship. When I say circumstances or situation, this could be you ending an addiction. Say, I'm no longer doing this, whether it be smoking, drinking, whatever. Okay? So there's some endings there in the love house. But, ironically enough, there's also some new money opportunities in the love house as well. So let's look. We're looking at Taurus and love. And don't forget, at the end of this video, I'm going to take a direct look at love because it's always a pressing question. So, in the fifth house of love for 2020 on Taurus, we have the Sun, the Eight of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords, okay? The sun shining brightly, and all that you do, this overrides your love reading for 2020. The Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, okay? You've learned to voice your opinion, but you know you've got to learn to take action because this shows me that no one's holding you back at this time but you, Taurus, okay? The Three is a crowd. This could be where you're leaving a relationship. Yes, it might not be pretty, okay? We'll put that out there. But this could also be you having enough of addiction or whatever that you're putting yourself first for a change. Or that there's an addiction, something that is standing in the way of the two of you in your love life. And yeah, that is like a third person involved. But overall, what overrides is the sun shining brightly in all that you do. So we do have changes and transformations in the love life for Taurus in 2020. Moving on to your sixth house. This is the house of where we're looking at like your overall health, your mental health, your well-being, And your love life is filtering into this house as well. Intense relationship, intensity in the love life. For some of you, renewing with someone from the past, a past relationship being coming into play, or someone from the past that you're going to give a relationship a try with, as well. Health wise, I've got no red flags or warnings, which is totally excellent. But I do have the warning of to slow down with your decisions. Okay? So I would advise against any radical changes in regards to your health. Now, you know, we all get on those fitness kicks the first of the year, and that's fine. Just make sure it's something like, you know, don't go hitting a keto diet that's going to make you fall out on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So there is kind of a warning there. So Taurus, your health. In that sixth house, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the King of Pentacles. Now this indicates happiness in the home front, grounded stability, balance restored, and the King of Pentacles going back to that money coming in an intense relationship. So absolutely no warnings on the health, but that does not mean to replace that for any kind of medical advice. It just shows me there is nothing there that is willing to jump out as a red flag or a warning for Taurus, which is totally wonderful. So, Taurus, we're moving on to that seventh house, okay? Seventh house is covering marriage and contracts. What are we looking at for you in 2020 in regards to marriage and contracts? It is a sigh of relief. Fear and worry is leaving. It's a drive for success of moving forward. There are some decisions that you may not be happy with, and I'm going with the contracts that is coming in with a warning of what you sign. Okay, read the fine print of what you sign, Taurus. So let's take a look. We're looking at Taurus, looking at marriage and contracts for your year of 2020. Taurus, Judgment, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay, Judgment. This is judgment in a positive, upbeat way for Taurus. This is coming in of showing you have sound judgment, and for whatever reason you need it in the area of marriage and contracts. In the area of marriage, there is an offer of love. Oh boy. Okay, so we have an offer of love coming in. So this does show me for marriage. And like I said, we had intensity coming up in love. So some of you, there could be an engagement, and some of you, there could be a marriage this year. But then that Three of Pentacles going back to some type of contract, the signing of a document. The Three of Pentacles indicating it has something to do with your finances. Yeah, get out of my room, dude. Sorry. The Three of Pentacles coming in as an offer of love. I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups coming in an offer of love, where we have, hello, Miss Sharon, that Three of Pentacles showing, be careful what you sign. Now, immediately what I'm drawn back to at the beginning of the reading, somewhere in transportation and communication, I feel that there's going to be a purchase of a vehicle or something. Let's, you know what they say, cross the T's and dot the I's on that contract. Okay, but there is a warning to watch what you're signing in 2020. But some of you, yeah, there's going to be an engagement. Some of you, there's going to be a marriage. Moving right along to your eighth house, Taurus. Okay, eighth house, we're looking at death and ending of situations, not death of people. Okay, hi, Jennifer. I didn't know you were Taurus, man. There we go, Sharon. So what we're looking at is end of negative situations and wishes. Okay, that's what's in your eighth house. And what I have in your eighth house is going back to where we covered the first three houses of that communication. That now that we're looking into, we're at the midway mark of the year and moving forward. So let's say from June to December, communication is flowing nicely for Taurus. Okay. So, and there's also passion, a love of music. For some of you, It's going to be taking up live music venues. For others of you, this could be very much that you are expanding your talents of learning something. And for my older crowd, let's say if you want to learn piano and you never took the time to learn as a child, you're going to be doing just that. Okay? Then there is that area of a lesson well learned. But with that lesson well learned, it does show me, Taurus, you get more than one wish will be granted this year. Okay? Keep pushing hard. I love seeing you guys from developing from what I'm seeing at the start of the year of January to looking here at June, going from June to December, of where and how far y'all come in the area of communication, of self-love, of digging in internally and straightening things out there. So it tells me you're making the year about you. It needs to be about you. And you're really turning things around to a positive. So, taking a look at Death and Witches for Taurus for 2020. Taurus, Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Two of Swords indicating you guys have got decisions to make. That Three of Wands is what I'm talking about. There's been a lesson well learned. This is the blessing. This is the wish being granted. Okay? This is, you know what? I'm going to be okay after all. And the Five of Swords showing that you're still a little bit defensive. But when I look at that defense being up from compared to where I look at Taurus from January, it's improvement. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you. And you know, it's improvement. It's improvement. It's showing the progression. And that, guys, that's what it's about. Each year, that start over, that fresh, ta-da, it's a new year. That's what it's about. It's starting from here, taking it to here. So, yeah, wonderful move on Taurus there, 9th house. Coming up for Taurus in your 9th house, we have abilities. Abilities. What does this mean? It means, where are your strengths at? Okay? What are your strengths for the year 2020? Well, I'm going to tell you what your strengths are. Your strengths are pushing forward. Your strengths are being happy. Your strengths are new doors opening for you. Your strength is victory, but the victories are being created by Taurus. In other words, you are no longer settling for things to be right. You are no longer settling for things to come to you. You're living it, Taurus. You're going out. You're making it happen. You're doing this. So, your strengths in 2020 are, look at there, 4 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Fool. 4 of Cups, offers, okay? This is offers coming to you, but this is you going out and making things happen. This is you pushing forward, okay? Then, this combination here. This shows your strength, where we're talking about your abilities and things, and what we're looking at here. All right. 7 of Swords, calling someone out on their lies. You're straight up, where I say you're advancing in your communication, you're straight up willing to call someone out. Okay? This is what leads you to victory. But the Fool comes into play here because, like I said, there's victories. You're going out, you're getting things. Just slow down with your decisions. Because, see, that Fool card shows that if you don't slow down, you could step off the cliff. So, though I'm encouraging with you with these offers to get them for yourself and to accept offers coming in, you're calling people out, you're speaking up. Be careful you don't get so caught up in happiness and so caught up in your contentment that you don't slow down and still make those sound decisions that need to be made. But yeah, amazing transformation for Taurus throughout the year. Moving on, we are looking at your 10th house now, and that's the 10th house of business, work, career. Things are looking good here. And for whatever reason, you either like your job or you're in the entertainment industry, but you're also taking a stand there, Taurus, okay? You're not allowing people to push you around. You're not allowing, you're not going to overextend yourself. Okay, you're going to stay where you're appreciated. You're going to leave where you're not appreciated. And like I said, this is another big power move for Taurus in that 10th house coming up in 2020 of taking care of you, being true to yourself, doing what's right, doing what you feel is right. Knight of Pentacles, good business deal. Oh, guys, y'all got the Chariot. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. Consider we're looking at your house of work, career, finances, and we have two money cards at play here. First, a good business deal. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles showing, okay, that this is something in addition to. This is something in addition to your paycheck. This could be commission checks. This could be a second job. This could be bonus checks. This could be the sale of an item. This could be starting a business, okay? But yeah, you're coming in strong and taking care of you, number one, in the area of work, career, and business. Now, you guys got the Chariot. Now, if you know me, the Chariot is my favorite card, okay? And for you, it's in your 10th house. It's in the area of business for 2020. And this is your yes answer. This is you getting everything you want and everything you desire. What I love about the Chariot is when you absolutely least expect it, or you're expecting it and it comes in a form or fashion that you had no idea that it would. But bottom line is, it's you getting what you want. So love seeing the Chariot there. Some really strong information for Taurus here for 2020. Y'all got a great year coming up for you guys. All right, Taurus, 11th house. We're looking at dreams. You know, goals, dreams, things you want, things you desire. Okay, there's a need for balance. You're still working on your communication, even though we're wrapping up into the 11th house. You're still working on the communication. Dreams, goals, desires. There's something you want to purchase here. It's something large. This could be a home. I go back to saying that this could be a vehicle. Guys, from what I'm seeing, honestly, Taurus, this could be the year to make that dream come true. Pulling off of that Chariot energy, coming in. You're welcome, Miss Sharon. Pulling off that dream energy coming in out of your business section, and this could be the year that whatever you're dreaming of, whatever large, major decision, purchase, Taurus, this could be the year you absolutely may have that happen for you guys. The Hermit, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Hermit. This is your wisdom card. This card indicates you guys are on the right path. Now, how cool is that they come in the house of dreams? The house of getting what you want, that you're on the right path. The Nine of Cups, the fat happy cat. More than one offer coming in. More than one blessing. More than one wish. Everything you're wanting. Your dreams are coming true this year. And the Knight of Wands, I go back to, the ones that want a house, the ones that want to move, this is movement. This is someone moving in a residence, someone moving out of that residence. This is movement, guys, and it's all positive. This isn't the loss of a home. This is obtaining a home, okay? Everything here just going along really well for Taurus. So coming up into that 12th house, and the 12th house is taking a look at what kind of upcoming problems do we have? What kind of warnings? That's that who, what, when, where, and why. What do I need to know, Jackie? What do I need to be warned about? You need to divorce first. Well, yeah, that usually has to happen before you get married again. Okay, so my warnings for Taurus. First of all, not so pretty. We talked about it, I think, back in the 4th, 5th house of some kind of separation. Separating from a partner, separating from a situation, okay? And separation for Taurus is not an easy task because you guys are creatures of habit, okay? Also see coming in as a warning and things that you need to know is that you're letting go, but you're also becoming a different person. And I really want to stress this to Taurus. I don't describe this as a problem. I think it's a wonderful thing. And then hopefully you were able to see the transition that I saw in you guys throughout the year from that 1st house to the 12th house. Just like communication and how you started off so closed off and reserved, and by the middle of the year, you're opening up, and by the end of the year, you're getting what you want. You're obtaining things yourself. And I hope you guys saw that throughout the reading. Not as a problem, not as a warning, but it does show that you're reaching financial goals this year. You're making your dreams happen and you're reaching financial goals. So, what you need to know. Oh, guys, I cannot make that up. This is what you need to know for 2020. There it is. The Magician. This is the highest card in the tarot deck. This is your yes answer. This is you get everything you want and desire. This overrides an entire reading. You will hear me do that in all my videos, from weekly readings to dailies. This is it. This is everything. Absolutely everything. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is a strong financial year. This is working and gaining. This is extra money. This is things making independent decisions. And there is the Two of Cups. Okay. So, Taurus, what do you need to know for 2020? Well, you got it all. It doesn't come overnight. Some of it you got to work for. But you got it all. You've got the Magician, showing you've got everything you want and desire. You've got the money. You've got the finances, and you've got love. You guys have a super fantastic year ahead. Okay? So now that we're done with that, I've got the romance angels here. I want to take a direct look at that. I cannot believe I wrapped up that reading with what you need to know, and you got it all. Kind of wish I was Taurus right now. Just saying. Yeah. So we're taking a look at the romance angel. It's one of the most popular categories for psychic readings for me, is what's going on in the love life. So this is just a general 2020, what's coming up for Taurus in the love life in 2020. Okay, we're going to throw down 3. Attraction, Taurus. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You are one of my worrier signs, where I say that you like to worrywart about everything. You like to sit and dwell. You like to overthink things. You need to get out of your head. In areas of love, when it comes to attraction, it says, enjoy this moment fully. Please learn to live in the moment. That's going to be your big message for you in regards to your love life for 2020, is being in the moment, living in the moment. And I go back to that area of the 7th house of marriage and contracts. There will be marriages this year for Taurus. There will be engagements this year for Taurus. And going back with that energy that come into the abilities and business of that Chariot, it could come totally unexpected to you guys. Next, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay? Let go of the control. Don't worry about, do you have that title of boyfriend, girlfriend? You don't need it. Okay? Why aren't they communicating with you? Well, you have to work on communications yourself. Let go of control issues. Live in the moment. Take a deep breath. Relax. Enjoy. When you meet someone, and I'm speaking out there to my singles, okay? Don't meet someone and embrace them. Well, I cannot be with them because they have small children, or I couldn't be them because he does this for a living. Da, da, da. Make a friend. Know that you deserve love. Know that you deserve to have a friend. Go to dinner and relax and enjoy and just see where things go. Let go of those control issues. Ending up with finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This could be many things, and for a lot of you, I go right back to that move. Something with a residential move. This could place the 2 of you under one roof. This could say, I'm separating, I've got that separation for some of you guys. I've had enough. I'm starting over fresh. This is my Christmas present from me to you. I thank you for your comments, your support on this channel. For those that pay me for readings, I thank you for everything you do. And most of all, I thank you for following me and your supportive energy I get from you, because you're the guys that keep me going. So yeah, it's just looking like a really wonderful year of 2020. But notice, like I said, it kind of starts out slow and it works progressively. But what I'm seeing is, Taurus, you're really fighting to work on yourself from that first of the year. Cool. I like hearing that, Sharon. That you're fighting, working on yourself the first of the year, but it's a continuous thing for you. You don't let go. You don't reach a point and say, well, I'm better, and just pull back. No, you're doing it the entire year long, and it's reflecting. It's showing, guys, look how you ended your year. What you need to know. Overriding everything. You get what you want. You're welcome. Thank y'all for stopping by. It's so much easier if I do these live because I cut out, this is like a 30-minute video, and to upload those, it takes forever. So it's just easier for me to jump on and do them live. Now, don't forget, go back on the playlist. And it's either coming up, I haven't even checked, but I remember that I did do these last year. So you can go back and look for what did 2019 hold for you? How did that resonate with you? It's either going to be in the December 2018 readings or it's going to be in a whole other category for 2019. You're welcome, dear. You guys have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this is something that you can go to that's timeless throughout the year for 2020. That if something comes up in a category that you can refer back to this throughout the year and see what I had to say, and we'll draw from it from there and move forward. Thank you guys, and don't forget, tomorrow's our weekly check-in, so I will see you at 7 p.m. tomorrow, and upcoming here in a few minutes we will be doing Gemini. Y'all have a great day. Bye.